Shalom and welcome to Lesson 1. In this lesson, we're going to learn the consonants that have the r, d, z, v and t sounds, and vowels that have the a and e sounds. We're also going to learn about Hebrew syllables. Let's look at the edge of this first consonant. It is r, rounded, so it has the sound of r. These consonants look similar. Let's compare them. The first consonant is rounded, but if you have a look at the second consonant, you can see that the edge is d, dangling, so it has the sound of d. Most of us eat breakfast in the morning, and some of us enjoy eggs. Let's have a look at our first vowel. Look at the shape of it. It looks just like an egg, so it has the sound of e. When we read Hebrew, we read from right to left, reading the consonant first, then the vowel. Let's read the consonants and vowel we've just learned. Plus e is re. D plus e is de. We all know the difference between horizontal and vertical lines. Let's have a look at this consonant. Can you see that it's straight up and down? It's very vertical. So it has the sound of v. These consonants look similar. Let's compare them. This consonant is vertical. Is this consonant vertical? No, it's z, zigzagging. So it has the sound of z. This consonant looks like it has a tough toe. So it has the sound of t. This vowel reminds me of when I finish a good meal. I sit back and smile with pleasure and say, ah, that was a good meal. This vowel, with a bit of imagination, looks like a smiling mouth, so it has the sound of ah. Let's read the consonants and vowel we've just learned. A reminder, when we read Hebrew, we read from right to left, reading the consonant first, then the vowel. T plus a is ta. V plus a is va. Z plus a is za. We're now going to learn about Hebrew syllables. Syllables are the individual sounds in a word. For example, in English, the word table has two syllables, te and bull. The word dictionary has four syllables, dictionary. The first type of syllable we're going to look at is one made up of one consonant and one vowel. Let's read the following examples together. A reminder, when we read Hebrew, we read from right to left, reading the consonant first, then the vowel. Ze, va, re, ta, de. In English, the word pitchfork has 7 consonants but only 2 syllables, pitch and fork. This cannot happen in Hebrew. In Hebrew, the maximum number of consonants that make up a syllable will be 2, accompanied by a vowel. The second type of syllable we're going to look at is made up of a consonant, a vowel, and a consonant. Let's read the following examples together. A reminder, when we read Hebrew, we read from right to left, reading the consonant first, then the vowel. Da plus z is does. Ve plus t is vet. Tud. Zer. Rav. rav. The easiest way to read Hebrew is to read it syllable by syllable. Doesn't matter how long a word is. If it's broken up into syllables, it becomes very easy to read. All you're doing is literally dividing the words into blocks or syllables and reading those blocks section by section. Let's read the following examples together. A reminder, when we read Hebrew, we read from right to left, reading the consonant first, then the vowel. For teaching purposes, we've separated the two syllables with an orange line to show where the syllable ends. The first syllable is te, and the second syllable is vad. Te, vad, tevad. The first syllable is da, and the second syllable is zer. Da, zer, dazer. The first syllable is ra, and the second syllable is vat. Ra, vat, ravat. The first syllable is ze, and the second syllable is red. Ze, red, zered. The first syllable is ve, and the second syllable is zat. Ve, zat, vezat. So let's revise what we've learned in this lesson. We learned about the consonants that have the d, z, v and t sounds, and vowels that have the a and e sounds. We also learned about two different types of Hebrew syllables. Your next step is to review the material presented in the tutorial section. Once you've completed the tutorial, take the quiz to test your knowledge. If you're successful in completing the quiz, then you can move on to the next lesson. The song should be sung as often as possible throughout the lessons. A reminder, you can revisit any part of the course at any time to refresh your learning if required.